All right, let me try again. What's up, everybody? This is DBFig, and this is StarRupture. What up, Zuckernuts? Thank you for letting me know. There we go. Yeah, now you can hear me. So this is a factory builder survival game. Was a pretty big game for a minute. It was like, I think it was on Steam when it first came on into early access at like almost 100,000 or 200,000 players on Steam. So they just released their first major patch. This is literally going to be the first time of me jumping on in to see what this game is all about. So, thank you for joining StarRupture. We're thrilled that you could explore. Oh, this is just a running panel. So let's go through the options real quick. Like I said, I just booted this up. Video, unlimited, quality, frame generation, nah. All right, sure. We'll just leave it at what it is right now. So let's jump on in. I don't want to skip tutorial. What is this thing? DBFig first try. Is it the space? All right. Let's see. Single player. Start the game. Let's see what this is all about. How you going, Zuckernuts? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. All right, so biologist, soldier. Let's try soldier. He seems like the most logical for some.
What the?
What is?
Please don't move.
Okay.
I want to run a holistic scan.
Okay.
Commencing holistic scan.
I've been holistic size.
Life
Oh, that's cool,
normal.
Zuckernuts.
Prisoner S8466. Welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Claywood Corporation begins right now.
Okay.
Hello, I am Gal, your
Hi, Gal.
Galactic Assistance Liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
You know what this?
8466, reporting for duty.
Okay. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Subnautica. Just the overall feel and the style. It kind of gives me like a Subnautica feeling just right off the bat. Everything's pretty smooth though. So you being a level 1000 World Eater, you're supposed to use an item for that grants, but you grind a group to fight it with that item. Since I've done more plot, which is like, oh, I mean, if you're doing more plot, that's always a good thing to do, for sure.
Oh, gotcha.
What's in here? Sometimes it's fun to grind it out. Basic item printer, mainframe. There's the airlock. I guess these are supposed to be the other players. All right.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Raptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Look. Outside the story stuff is around level 30. I got guys anywhere between level 400 to 1,000. Yeah, I think your guys are the world eater at this point. I think that's what's really going on. I think that your characters are the world eater. So let's explore the planet and obtain a meteorite heart. So that's the energy. Oh, look. This is cool looking. Obtained a meteorite heart. I'm assuming this is a meteorite or not. Press 1 to equip the harvester. Alright. Am I doing the thing? Cool. Looks just like a rock to you. I know. Yeah, so I guess I was doing the thing. So yeah. You know what's funny? I own the first Disgaea, and I've never sat down to really play it much. I also owned I just picked up Final Fantasy Tactics. So I'll definitely be playing that soon. Hydrate. I saw a hydrate button. Hydro bulb.
Huh.
That's not
Acquired. Come here.
That sounds important. A hydro bulb. So equip the base building tool and choose the base core from the menu. Place base core and set up a central point for your base. I've considered 5 to be the strongest entry you've experienced. Avoid 6 at all costs. I've heard 1 was really bad, so that must be that one. The only one I own is the first one. I don't know what would be a good place to start a base.
Good work. You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
Okay. So time to can't gather wheat. Helium. So if I was gonna pick one up, Zuko Nuts, you think 5 will be the best one to try? The first game, haven't played it yourself, but you got like 3 different ways to play it, and the DS port you're considering if you do play it. Yeah, I just remember the back in the day when the game came out on PS2, people seemed to really like it. So when I saw it on Steam, I was like, sure. And that's titanium. Oh, that's Wolfgang ore. I need to find some titanium ore. Alright, I need to find more titanium. So, 1 and 2, just those 2, older and missing the few quality of life additions. Gotcha. Alright, I gotta find more platinum. Let's find more platinum out here. Somewhere. The proper stinker is 6 so far. So basically, if I get 1, 2, or 5, I should be good. But 5 has probably the most quality of life stuff, right? That's kind of what I'm getting from what you're saying. I'm getting some weird graphical glitches. But this is an early access.
Barrier activated.
What?
Letting you out onto the dangerous planet without completing introductory training would be too risky for this investment.
Investment?
I meant our investment into your safety. The Playwood Corporation cares about you.
Okay, all right. So we got the evil corporation. It's like the corporation cares about you. It's like, yeah, sure. I'm sure they do. Because all corporations care about their employees. Can I see? Is there any more balls of Okay, that seems like a thing. You actually could be pretty far. Oh, this thing has layers. Calcium ore. Interesting. Six is generally a downgrade compared to 5. He has a lot less stuff than the older games and over bloated numbers game.
As your assistant, I will answer all of your questions.
Why did Claywood send someone with military experience to mine minerals?
The Claywood Corporation spares no expense to ensure its workers are safe during their mission.
I understand that. But wouldn't it make more sense to send someone who's familiar with workplace safety and broad survival skills? My expertise is limited mostly to combat.
We are aware. Mr. Claywood has carefully studied all of your histories. You will have a chance to prove your worth.
Basically, from what I gathered from this game, it is survival sandbox, but it's kind of like what was the game? Factorio? Not Factorio. Crap. What was the other one that is like you build like giant like processing stuff? Crap. It's really popular too. It's like a 3D Factorio. Oh man. There's always like one of the top sellers on Steam. The name of it. Yeah, Satisfactory. Yeah. From what I've heard, this game is like a mixture of survival and satisfactory. And there's a story involved too. So supposedly there is an actual end game story in the main thing, but then you could keep on going. Alright, let's build some basic building materials.
Everything's ready. Now, build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
But yeah, supposedly it did really, really, really well. Like, this is an early access, and supposedly it sold like over 150,000 copies, or not 150,000 copies. It sold like almost 1 million copies in a very short period of time. So people seem to really like this game. So when I got offered a key, I was like, yeah, why not? I'll have a double jump. Oh, cool. So I guess I get to build my house. Build it right here, I guess. Habitat. Seems very... All right. Build an airlock.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
Oh, did I just build accidentally too? I think I literally built a shelter on top of a shelter. I got double sheltered. Is there a way to destroy the other shelter for parts? You can always deconstruct with F. There you go. Once you can build ladders, it should be fine. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure they allow you to build stairs and stuff, so. So I gotta build an item printer.
Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
All right. Training corporation.
The first reward was free, but you'll have to work for the next
Excuse me.
one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
Okay. All right, so basically, all right, so let's build a whatchamacallit. Solar generator. I need 120 building materials. Orbital cargo launcher. I need titanium and wolf frame ore. All right. So let's go look for titanium and wolf frame ore. I'm sure sooner or later we're going to have to come across some baddies. Star tiers. So this is a lot of wolf frame ore right here. Gotta let my thing cool down a bit. I do have to say though, the game has a nice look to it. And I'm sure it's very expansive. I've seen like a video where people have like entire mega factories with different divisions and all that stuff, just constantly building things and like refining stuff. There has to be a quicker way to... You know, I have an idea. I wonder if jumping in water cools things down quicker. I wonder if that's how this game will do things. Can I? No, it's not deep enough. Not deep enough for me to swim, so I can't test what's what. But I should also be looking for platinum. I'm finding lots of other stuff though, but I need platinum. Bum, 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 bum. Per plant.
Interesting fungus.
Let's see. There's some little visual glitches here and there, but
activated.
oh wait, there's something over. Let me go through. There's something over there.
Barrier activated.
Is either getting different mine extractor or more needlessly bloated skill trees? But what do we know exactly? There's a thing right there. We can't mine any of these rocks. Let's see. I'm hearing sounds. Almost like... oh. I was hearing like these little yelping doggy sounds. I thought there might have been creatures behind the barrier. No, it's my dog laying next to me having a dream, making those, you know how like dogs go those little sounds? Oh, here's titanium. So this is like unlimited titanium and unlimited Wolfgang ore, essentially. Because this is the training area. So I could literally just be like, get a 16 Wolfgang ore and then turn around over here and get some titanium. That's funny. All right, so let's head back to the at least I'm understanding slowly but surely. I'm sure something's going to happen and this little zone is going to be inaccessible. Or maybe not. So, all right, so let's build the orbital. Transfer power between buildings, connect them with their platforms. Buildings can be connected directly or by additional platforms. Each element conducts power. Connections work across multiple elevation levels. As long as you see the appropriate indicator, power will be transmitted. Okay. Okay, build a power supply. Select a commission. 3D Factorio, kind of, Mike. This is called StarRupture. It feels like I'm playing Satisfactory mixed with Subnautica. Like, not in the water, but just kind of like the style and just the feel, the controls. Kind of gives me like a Subnautica control scheme and art style, but definitely is like building things. Select a commission in the OCL. How do we select a commission? Oh, do I have to do it? There he goes. Supply the OCL with required items.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you.
Okay. You know about this game? Gotcha. Alright, reach level 2 in corporate terminal. Alright.
The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward. We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
I assume they are industrial machines, making the mission easier somehow.
And how would they do that?
In any way you decide, you're the one giving orders here. I assume I'll find out in a second.
We'll automate the production process.
I love that the soldier's like, it's like, why am I doing this? It's like, well, you're giving me a paycheck. The soldier's very much like, well, you're giving me a paycheck. I guess I'm just gonna hang out and do this then. That's pretty funny though. Beer, build an ore excavator. Requires resource deposits. Oh, I need 80 whatchamacallits. Oh, I think I have that. Where is it taking me? No.
Barrier activated.
I guess I just need, I thought I had, yeah, I have 100 of these. Building requires resource deposit, so I guess I take it to one of the, I'm gonna put it on the Wolfgang, whatever it is. Maybe that's what it's talking about. Like it's an excavator, so maybe it's like, it's just going to pull stuff out. Ah, yeah, here we go. That's exactly what's going on. Cannot build outside core base area, but it's like right there. I guess I'm building it here. Every connected element can transfer power. Connect excavator with the OCL using drone rails. A transparent barrier to whoops. Corporate terminal, basic item printer. Allows forward expansion and splitting of paths with drone rails. Line required connection point. Hold up. I believe there was going to be a big patch for StarRupture. Yeah, I think this is... What I'm doing now is the big patch. We're... Building is too long. So maybe if I put a rail support here, then I could connect it to this. All right. And then maybe I could connect come on. I'm not too sure. Allows expansion and splitting the paths. Used to support long rails. I'm confused. It's like all the power is going this way. So you've been playing this? So I got this connected. Oh, hold on. There you go. You have overloaded the system, build more power sources to power your buildings. Buildings colliding with another. But isn't that the point of this connector? I thought the whole point of that was the rail was to build another connector. I'm sure I'm missing something really dumb. Let me gather more. More titanium real quick. I used up all my titanium. And you can't really extract anything yet because there's no power. No, I didn't play yet because of Enfield and Minecraft. Gotcha. I need to get back into Enfield. I was actually enjoying Enfield for what it was. But I didn't get too far. I'm still in the tutorial area. It's on top of your list though? Yeah. So far it's pretty interesting. And it seems less convoluted than like Satisfactory. Satisfactory was pretty cool, but Satisfactory definitely seems like a game that you, like, if you knew engineering, you will really get the most out of Satisfactory. And it's actually quicker for me to... I've noticed it's quicker for me just to let this thing cool off. When it's full bore, than just me letting go in the button. Spreadsheet factory, yes, yeah. Alright, let's build more building components. There we go. How many of those? I got 198 building components now. I should be good enough, I think. Building can't be placed. Did I put the wrong thing here? Is that what's going on? Maybe I was supposed to put this other thing. This rail connector. Here. Maybe this is what I was supposed to do. Oh. Come on. You can do it. All right. I think that's what was going on. There we go. That's what I just had the wrong component. Oh, I'm learning. Line requires connection port. Probably over here. See, there's the connection port. Ah. Oh, it's collide. Oh.
dehydrated.
Okay, did I? Is there enough power now? So he's dehydrated. So how do I eat to gain effect?
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
Yeah. Alright, get some calories. Now that provide enough power for your buildings to operate. So now I got to solar panel.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners.
To me, I think the music was overriding the voices. Let's lower the music just a tad.
Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patent. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
Okay. Select a commission. Maybe I should build another one of those things. Well, this is tutorial zone, so I don't want to do too much. Because if this is like the unlimited thing for that, I could build one right over there. You know what I mean? But all right, let's go select a commission. Unsent items will be returned to inventory. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. I've reached corporate level 3, guys. Aren't you proud of me? I'm also gathering some food while I can.
Acquired.
Oh, so this is just not, it's not just power. It's literally bringing the materials over. Interesting. That's actually kind of cool. I like the look of that. I guess I'm not corporate level 3 yet. Makes me wonder if I should just build a...
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Analyzer. Da, 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 da. There's stairs. But I found stairs. I guess I have to claim the analyzer. I haven't claimed the analyzer just yet. I might get a key for another game that just came out on Steam. It's like a city builder called Beaverton. That one looks pretty cool too. So, all right. Analyzer station. Oh, that looks like something that's... Analyze any plant. All right.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them.
All right. So use data points to regain a reputation. It's working.
It's time for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
So you're telling me all of the tax laws only apply to the solar system?
Bro, the mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo, legally none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
All right, so deconstruct rail between excavator and orbital launcher. Build a smelter. Connect the excavator to the smelter. And the orbital, okay. So in other words, get rid of this guy. All right. I'm gonna put the smelter. let's say right here. And then connect the smelter. The Soul Mask. We need to play Soul Mask again, Mike. We played Soul Mask at one time, and we were having fun messing around with it. Why can't I? Why can't I I'm confused on why. It's getting launched and DLC. Well, that's cool. Oh, it's because this excavator is in a really bad spot. I'm just gonna move the entire excavator to like right here. There we go. Now I could build something with power. And then we're going to go to Egypt. Nice. Why build? God dang! Why is it so? See, this is the only thing that's getting me right now is like, okay, so all that is... So it connects into here. So this was actually backwards. So that's what was going on. I had it backwards. Alright, excavator. Smelter. Oops. Smelter. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now I think it's coming together now. And then I could build the rail. It goes from here. See, there he goes. Now I'm cooking. There you go. I'm learning, guys. I should get 1 kabillion subs for learning. Or 1 million kabazillion. Let's see here. Select titanium bar recipe in the smelter. Insufficient power. There it goes. Now things are moving. We'll automate it. Select the commission.
Great.
We're nearing the end of our training. Please answer the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does being incinerated alive make you feel?
I can think of worse ways to go. 6.
Understood. On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of arachnids about 1 meter in diameter?
These questions are starting to worry me.
Yeah.
There's no need. Questions never killed anyone.
Questions never killed anyone. But meter-long arachnids might have. Yeah, so now we got power. We got power. We got this. And we got a whole system of smelting. It's sending off components. All right, I'm learning. I'm learning how this works, so. And there's this barrier that's keeping me safe. But I bet you the moment that barrier goes down, that's when all the baddies start showing up. So, we're almost level 5. Alright, let's claim rewards. Training complete. Your basic training on Arcadia 7 is over, but it's only the beginning of your sentence. Collect resources, optimize production, defend your base, and try to survive. Other players can now join your game. StarRupture is an early access game with some elements that are still work in progress. Expect more content and improvements with future game updates. If you encounter any issues, blah blah blah. Thank you for your purchase and have a nice sentence.
Great job. This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety. I will now remove the introductory training restrictions. Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector disconnected. Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck.
Testing comms. Testing, testing, testing.
What was that?
Oh, don't worry. It's only PawtoonProject, one of your colleagues. You're connected via audio, even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
The human brain can't go on for too long without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You'll also get this opportunity.
Everything I do?
Relax. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, brother. Wow. That's interesting. If earning gazillion subs were as easy as making ChatGTP offer some sort of strategy to prevent pain. Yeah, that guy. I'm so glad that CEO of Crafton lost. Because that was ridiculous. What? You don't like Not Cortana? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Not Cortana has basically made everyone stare at me. So technically everyone on Earth is watching what I'm doing. So now I'm just free to explore.
I need to survive. Acquired.
Let's see.
Delicious.
There we go. Yeah, that the CO craft and him losing was hilarious. I only hope that Subnautica 2 is actually good. If I remember right, there was like a box over here. Yeah, I remember there was like a box over here that had some treasure in it. A little treasure box. Grab some star tiers. Some calcium ore.
Threat eliminated. What was that?
They're vermin, the main threat on this planet.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin are a bit more unpredictable.
Why weren't we told about them?
The IRO imposed a TS9 top-secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside from high-ranking officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Claywood was here. You should have told us. You knew.
So, corporation lied. A corporation lied. That seems like a big thing to... Whoa.
Oh, something's wrong.
Cosmic radiation has reached a dangerous level. I suggest leaving the area contaminated with radiation.
Oh. Well, that's just radiation. So there's an entire section that I'm probably going to have to wear like a radiation suit for. That's lovely. Alright, so now there's these little vermin guys everywhere. Gotta watch out for. I swore I saw like a chest or something. Is that it? I think that's it. Really? I can't do nothing with the box? What's in the box? So I found something in the drone wreck. Oh, so that's just a signal for that. That's all it is. That's just saying, hey, there's something here. Yeah, I know. Congratulations, you found scrap metal. Aren't you proud of yourself?
Acquired. Come here.
There you go. So we're still pulling whatever from here. Let's build another let's build another extraction unit. Or extractor. Not enough resources. Oh, son of a beeswax, man. I'm sure at some point we'll be able to like build a car or something. Oh, what? Oh, I see what's going on. Why not build another base core if you need to expand? Yeah, basically my motivation other than survival is these corporations want certain things from me. And as I go up the levels in the corporations, I will get like special things to make my life easier. So the more I help out, the more I get stuff. So this is what they're asking for. If I give them that, then they'll give me something in return. So I'm basically working to get the upgrades I need to survive. So let's build one for the Wolfgang stuff right now. Or extractor. You cannot build out a base core area. Wow, really? So basically, if I want to get this stuff, I gotta build another base. I gotta make another base core. Like over here somewhere. And that allows me to... Let's see here. I see. So now I could build, oh, there's like a vertical connector. Oh, here's the ladder. So when I built the two habitats on top of each other, there's the thing that I could connect inside the building and climb up the ladder. And look, and there's a regular old ladder. There's stairs and there's ladders. So if I wanted to keep on expanding my main base. All right. And now, if I wanted to build a rail system,
E4101, you look like you're a magnet for trouble.
I won't pretend I'm a saint. I've helped smuggle this and that in my time for those in need.
People like you don't understand order. You just cause more problems for everyone else.
And you always followed orders and ended up in the exact same place as I did. I'd rather not follow anyone and be free.
You know nothing about me.
Let's see. Played No Man's Sky. Yeah, exactly. Play a little No Man's Sky a bit. Yeah, I'm trying to make a bunch of blocks. I wonder. Maybe that's what this is for. But there's only one connector. So yeah, but it definitely has that No Man's Sky kind of feel. It makes me wonder when that new game comes out. Was it Light No Fire from those guys? Even though I'm still hesitant of what Light No Fire is going to be, but at the same time, I think they learned their lesson this time around. At least I hope they did. Requires a connection point. So this is connected to this. With the amount of hours I put in No Man's Sky, when I did buy it again, 2022, I feel like obligated to give Light No Fire a try. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I feel like I should be excited for Light No Fire, but at the same time, it's like, I really hope they learn their lesson.
What's so interesting in beetles or flowers?
They're part of the world we live in and are inextricably connected to it. We wouldn't exist without beetles or flowers.
We wouldn't exist without fundamental forces. Beetles and flowers can be easily replaced with automated systems. You can't replace electromagnetism.
You'd really want to live in a world without plants?
I wouldn't mind it.
That guy wants to live in a world without plants? That seems like a pretty drab world. I need Wolfgang, whatever it's called. Let's just dig this all up. Even though I think I've always been less of a sci-fi guy and more of a fantasy guy. So I'm thinking that Light No Fire is going to be more up my alley than No Man's Sky. Like, I love the concept of No Man's Sky, and every time I try to play it, I enjoy myself. But at the same time, I don't know. It's like I never stick with it, if that makes sense. I think something like Light No Fire might be a little bit more my... Because I think Light No Fire is going to be the fantasy version. Hey, at least it isn't Starfield. Yeah, there's a lot of JRPGs. I need to finish up my playthrough. I'm on the last chapter of Splintered. I need to finish that. I'm doing a new run of Final Fantasy Renaissance, and I want to do another game. Another game soon for sure. All right, let's build a bunch of components. Occasional magical drop, yeah. There you go. Now I have a bunch of basic building materials. And do the rail. There we go. Like how I played through some of the 2D Zeldas and the 2D Metroids. Yeah. That isn't just a casual magical drop. Yeah. I've noticed as I've gotten older, it definitely has been. Insufficient power? I noticed as I gotten older, I play more the not super casual, but like I put so many hours into like Balatro.
So you were a soldier?
That's right.
Then I have a question. How can you sleep knowing everything you had to do in the name of the IRO?
I don't sleep too well. But not because of the orders I carried out, but because of the ones I didn't.
So even after your sentencing, you're still on their side?
No. I'm on our side. All of us. The side of peace.
We are not going to be friends.
Is that enough power now? There it is. All right, so games that respect your time. Yeah, that's the key thing. That's why I kind of stopped playing Silk Song. Like, I love Hollow Knight. Like, Hollow Knight's amazing. But I just didn't feel like it respected my time. Yeah, look at that. And now it's gonna get sent. This is gonna go to... It got confused at first. That's funny. I have to... I have to wait until this sends out, then I gotta switch it again. That's funny because it initially messed up and it switched the line. But now it's gonna be a steady stream. Oh no. Yeah, I jacked this all up. The game... You see, it tells you with the blinking lights like, hey dummy, your connection here is all jacked up. So now I could do a more direct connection now that I know.
Hey, Chris, I heard you've got 3 doctorates.
It's true.
What for?
What for what?
What do you need 3 scientific titles for? Wouldn't you have rather focused on your work?
I see you're not familiar with the world of academia. Doctorates open many doors. They increase the probability my publications will get quoted, and I have access to a broader spectrum of theoretical knowledge. Plus, I did them all at once.
I prefer practice over theory.
And that's why you ended up as someone who does the dirty work.
I'll remind you that you're also here on this planet doing the same thing as me.
But with a completely different mentality.
There we go. Now, see, now things are okay. Woohoo! I'm beginning to understand. And honestly, having things work like this smoothly, even though this is technically really supposed to be really simple, is actually kind of a nice feeling. Like that's going up to that company, that's going up to that company. Everything's getting smelted. Alright. Now if I explore more out this area. It makes me wonder. At a certain point, I'm going to gain levels with the other companies. And and I'll figure out exactly what I could get. My guy's kind of thirsty.
Tasty.
Let's see. But there's also so much you can do besides renovating your tenement and finding stuff, mostly junk, but still, yeah. You know which game that I'm interested in? I still need to beat the first one fully. Solasta 2. But that's something I could get later on. I'm not in a rush to pick it up. But I'm glad Solasta is now kind of getting the... I hope Solasta 2 ends up doing good, because I think it deserves it. The first one was basically Baldur's Gate 3 before Baldur's Gate 3, with like a fourth of the budget.
Hey, S8466, how should I address you?
Sergeant is fine.
You can call me Doctor.
B1690 has a doctorate too.
Yes, but I have more of them.
The enemy is approaching. Eliminated.
And some douche ran away with all the money and the devs. Oh, really? I heard there was something. I didn't know that was happening. I heard someone was trying to make like a Shadow Hearts type game on Kickstarter. That's so rough. Funding a game on Kickstarter is such a gamble. The only two games I funded 3 games. One, I only put like $5 in this just to support, and I'm glad that's all I did because that was the Mighty Number 9 debacle. And then I paid for Iunin Chronicles because those guys were, you know, the devs who made the Suidokin games, and I had full like
I see you've
confidence that they would do it. You know what I mean?
You can use it to see
same thing with the
Understood.
with the Bloodstained ones. Oh, make the bad guys cry like an anime fan. Yeah, exactly. I put $5 in that, and the only reason I did it because it was like the first real Kickstarter game that popped off that everyone was like, "Whoa, what?" Like the guy who helped make some of the Mega Mans did it. Look at all this. Oh, he's got pistol
I can
ammo.
use this.
And a calorie bar. Map required. I don't have a map. But yeah, that was such a debacle. But yeah, the only games I've ever funded on Kickstarter was Iunin Chronicles, which I'm really happy about. I still need to finish that game. The guys, the spiritual successor of the old Suidokin games made by the original, people who created the series. I enjoyed that game. The Bloodstain guy, he came out, and I enjoyed the Bloodstain games. And then I put money in for oh crap, the guys who made Daggerfall, who were making a game. I just forgot the name of the other thing, just escapes me right now. That one was that's more of a risk, but I wanted to see what they could do. Ritual Night, they're good games. The Bloodstained games, the 2D ones that are like NES games are pretty good. And the 3D one is good as well. The big one, the big main one is pretty good too. I will say that it, at first it feels a little, I won't say clunky. Yeah, well, Wayward Realms. Yeah, that's the last one I ever funded, was Wayward Realms. Like, I'm rooting for them, and that's kind of about it. You know what I mean?
Increased Raptura activity. Prepare yourselves for a wave.
A wave? What? What do you mean wave? Wave what? Wave? Probably a storm. Yeah, maybe. Oh. Oh. Oh no. That's what's going. Wave warning. It's a solar flare.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
Oh my god.
Extreme temperature detected.
Well. Wow. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's a storm, all right. Just,
It's too hot.
It's too hot. Solar flare. So, I guess got stairs, platforms, building materials, base core, solar generator.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Wow. Your buildings have overheated. Wait for them to cool down. I wonder what else the storm jacks up. Let's see. So solar flare storm actually impairs the work facilities? Not bad, yeah. Let me look out. Oh, wow. Look at the landscape. Remember how like lush green it was?
What is this?
This is Ignitium, a cosmic mineral that's good at storing heat, but also releases it quickly. It can help you cool your base. But hurry. If not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
That's pretty interesting. A whole ass solar flare. Wow, it really does just wipe the planet clean. I bet you this the weird thing with this planet is that everything grows back fast. There's probably a time limit and things just grow back. Alright, well that's cool. Let me head back to the base. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I just got an important text, guys. So let me end it tonight, guys, and so I can take care of this thing. But I'll try to be back tomorrow with more of this or Final Fantasy Renaissance or something else. But I definitely want to get back to this. This is actually pretty interesting now that I'm beginning to learn the flow of how this game works. But yeah. I'll definitely be back, guys. So I'll see you guys. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you most likely tomorrow. Take care. Let's see.